Well, your second year, how much more comfortable do you feel? And just from there, how much more comfortable are you?
Yeah, you go into a new system last year, you kind of, try to take it in as a rookie, learning a new system, being around new guys, the locker room and everything like that. So obviously going into that second year with a lot of the same faces and a lot of, Appreciate you, man. Hold on. Appreciate that. All right.
You're not going to open it here?
No, I'm not. Yeah, so it's a good guy, man. Appreciate that. I say, going into that second year, like you said, confidence, knowledge of the game, knowledge of the system, being able to work well with, the guys in the room and on the defense and stuff like that. So definitely feel more confident and more comfortable going into year two.
How much should that play in coming back here, Anthony?
A huge role.
Can you take us through the number change?
Yeah, Deshaun said he was coming to Cleveland. I texted him 10 seconds later and said, "Welcome to Cleveland, number 4." That was it.
Is that what that gift is, maybe, for the jersey change?
We'll keep that on the hush. But
I saw some good-naturing trash talk between you guys out on the field a couple times. What have been your impressions of him as a teammate?
Yeah, obviously playing against him when I was in Indy, 3 out of the 4 years I was there, playing him 6 times. He won't tell you, but I've won more. But going against a competitor, a guy that loves the game of football, an elite playmaker, elite quarterback. It's going to be a lot of trash talk during OTAs, during minicamp, and also during training camp. But at the end of the day, we're working toward a common goal, and that's being Super Bowl champs at the end of the year. And we're going to push each other to get there.
How do you think he's dealing with all this other stuff that's swirling around him right now?
Yeah, I think he does a good job coming in every day and, leaving outside and coming in and focusing on football while he's here. I can't speak on anything else, but, I know when he's here, he's locked in. Happy to be back on the field, happy to have him as our quarterback. So he's confident. He looks good throwing the ball. And I know what he does on game day. So.
And somebody that's played against him, does he have rust to shake still, or do you think he's already done?
I think we all do. We talked about it yesterday in the locker room after practice. It was like, man, as long as you keep playing football, the day one is still going to be day one. Or, phase 3 and off-season workouts are still going to be off-season at the end of the day. So, if anybody feels that they're where they need to be, then they probably won't be on this team. So we talk about it every day, just getting better, understanding that it's a process and, taking it one day at a time.
Did you do any recruiting of
Clowney?
Did you do any recruiting?
I texted him about a month ago, and he didn't text me back. So then I saw him, and I was like, I gave him a little look, and he gave me a look, and we left it at that. And then I texted him after he signed back, and he texted me one thing: Super Bowl. That's it. So happy to have him back for sure to answer both questions.
What does he do for this defense, especially considering the fact last year he said he felt ahead of the curve going into the offseason, that he was healthy? Just what does he bring you guys as a unit?
Yeah, another dynamic pass rusher. At the end of the day, that's the game of football. You want to stop the run, get teams in 3rd and long, and or get a big lead and make teams have to throw the ball. And when you have 2 elite pass rushers on the edge, it makes our job a lot easier. So definitely happy to have him, and to go along with Miles. It's a pretty sight to see as a linebacker.
By the end of the year,
You got a lot of new guys on defense, a lot of young guys. You have been a vocal leader. Coming back here, what's it been like early talking to these new guys, talking to these young guys, getting them ready for what to expect in the NFL?
Yeah, no doubt. At the end of the day, I know I was a young guy before, and I had guys take me under their wing and educate me and teach me little knowledge of the game. And I like to do the same thing, pass it forward. So the young guys now, just taking it one day at a time. This is a process, and one thing I've always was taught was every day is a new day, and football is a everyday job. This is a professional job that you got to take serious every day, and I think the guys are starting to learn that.
Has there been a standout, any guy that has come up to you looking for advice?
Yeah,
You're so vocal?
I mean, obviously it's a lot easier. Silas is in my room, but I love that guy already. He's very knowledgeable, but also wants to know as well, wants to learn, and he's very fundamentally sound. And coming in the NFL as a linebacker, that's kind of half the battle, and he's already got that part down.
I know it's the end of May, and every year is a new year. The slate gets wiped clean. You guys were playing so well collectively as a unit to end last season. Just how tough will it be for you guys to try and carry that forward and pick up where you left off, so to speak?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's not really, like you said, it doesn't really matter what we did last year. It is a clean slate. We got to come out here every day and we got to earn it. And that's starting now in phase 3 OTAs, mini camp, training camp. This is when you got to put the work in to be that defense. And it does help that, we've been in the system. We've had a lot of guys had success last year, and have some of those same guys back. So it doesn't make it easier. It just makes it a little bit more comfortable. And we still got to go out there and earn it every day.
You guys don't play a game for another 3.5 months. Everything out here is analyzed and overanalyzed,
No doubt.
and all that kind of stuff.
No doubt.
It's just the nature of the beast.
No doubt.
Just, I guess, for a player and a veteran player, what is this time of year like for you in your season preparation, considering you're not going to play a game that matters almost 4 months from now? Just what is this type of year? Time of year, I should say, like for you as a veteran? Just how vital is it to that preparation?
For me, it's just the little things, fundamentals and technique. It's kind of how I treat individual every day. I want to get better at individual drills. I mean, team stuff and 7-on-7, all that, you want to get, crisp and all that stuff. But individual is the time right now. You want to hone in on your craft and, because at the end of the day, when the season comes, you don't get as much individual time, to work on your craft and to work on your body and your breaks and as a linebacker, block shed and stuff like that. You just kind of got to get to the game plan. But this is the time right now where we're able to, work on fundamentals, technique, get coached up, and it's kind of like I treat it every year like I'm a rookie. I come in every year and I want to attack individual period with my coach. So, I'm getting taught the little things that I, should know already. But again, football is a ever-learning process.
You talked about Deshaun earlier and what's, the potential distraction, and obviously as the legal situation going on. And it was, on HBO last night, taking a national stage. I'm just wondering, has he ever addressed the team about it to clear the air and kind of let you guys know what he's thinking about all of it?
Nah, I mean, we haven't really talked about it as a team or anything. I didn't even watch the TV last night. So, yeah, I can't speak on what it was shown and everything. But I know every day he comes out and on the football field, he's the quarterback. He's locked in, leading the offense, and he's done that every day since he's been here.
I want to ask you about Greg because you know him so well and everything. You've seen him grow here in the year he's been here. They have him playing a lot in the slot, and they seem to think he can do it all.
No doubt.
What do you like about him in that role? What do you think about his skill set makes sense there?
Yeah, I think Greg's versatility is one of the number one things that I saw when he was at Northwestern. Obviously, I wasn't there with him, but as an alumni, you're watching the tape and you're watching him play, and I'm like, man, who is this kid? Being able to cover a number one receiver, being able to stop the run in the Big Ten, tackle some good ball carriers. And I feel like as a nickel, you have to be able to do that. You got to be able to cover really quick slot receivers, sometimes the best receiver on the other team. He can also move outside and do that, and also get in the run and tackle. So, him being so versatile definitely makes that nickel position is one of the. I think that's the hardest position in football, by the way. So, for him to be able to do that and command it in year 2, it wouldn't be a surprise to me. But I know he can do it.
Anthony, after the season, the defense was pretty critical of the team chemistry and camaraderie. And I know it's still early, but how much of a difference is it with Deshaun Watson right now and what it feels like being out there today and these last couple of days?
Yeah, at the end of the day, we have to do our job as a defense. I don't care who's the quarterback for real. Obviously, Deshaun's a great quarterback. Happy to have him on our team. But at the end of the day, we got to do our job, and that's, holding teams to the bare minimum that we can. It's not going to be perfect all the time, but I'm good as long as the other team doesn't score more points than us at the end of the game and we win. I'm good. So we got to do our job and we got to execute. And obviously, we expect the offense to leaps and bounds, but at the end of the day, we got to do our job as a defense.
Any trips for the defense planned?
We'll figure it out.
Hey, when you left here last January, did you think you'd be back or know you'd be back?
I don't really get into that. For me, I always let my agent handle that stuff. Obviously, I love being here. I love the team. Obviously, the system is something that I enjoy playing in. So yeah, it's been. Again, I wanted to be here. Didn't know how it would play out, but I'm happy I'm here now.
Every week's its own challenge in
No
this
doubt.
league, but the way you guys finished last year as a defense, can that carry over?
I mean, at the end of the day, you want that. And I don't even want to say carry over. You kind of want to. I mean, there are a lot of things that we didn't do well last year, and we talk about it every day. Red zone defense, third down defense. We need to be a lot better. So it's not really, carry over as much as, clean slate. Let's take it one day at a time. Let's keep getting better, and let's be trending in the right direction earlier this year. Kind of took us a few weeks to kind of get going and trending in that right direction. We want to start earlier this year and start faster.